Good morning, Awakers. I hope that you are awake and you are ready to take on today. This is your coach, Coach Lamont. I hope that you started this day off on the right foot, looking in the right direction, knowing that you could take this Friday and own it. So I want you to believe that. I want you to allow that to get deep down in your spirit that you can own today. Today belongs to you. And I know that you're watching right now, and many of you are starting to believe it because I've seen so many cool things that have taken place in the group. You know, we have people who have gotten new jobs, people feeling healing in their spirits, people's minds being renewed, people being changed. This is exactly what I had hoped for when we did the Wake Up Challenge. And I am so excited for all of you, and I'm so excited that you have stuck with me and with Stacia as we have really worked to bring some valuable information to you guys so that you could just take it, run with it, and lead with it. So today I want to get right to it. I hope that you took advantage of the process day yesterday and that you really did work on your journal and worked on getting those questions answered because it's for you. And I know a lot of you thought that it was overwhelming and it was overkill. Let me tell you right now, sometimes it has to be that way. Sometimes it has to force you into a place of thinking. And even when I'm coaching my coaching clients, I tend to be a little, aggressive at times when we talk about getting things happening in our lives, because in so many areas of our lives we could grow passive. And we could grow to a place of saying, okay, I'll just do this tomorrow and I'll do that. No, sometimes we got to take action and we got to move with it. So I wasn't trying to be over, to give you too much, but I want you to take advantage of these 12 days because this is about you. And it's about helping you to get to that place in your life where you need to be. And I believe that many of you are on your way. So I'm going to keep this short. I'm not going to keep it a long 15 minutes because it is Friday. And I know many of you are still processing and still working through what I've already asked you to do. But I wanted to share something with you today that is very passionate to me and something that I believe will help you to understand what a beginning is. Also, this weekend and next week, because next week, believe it or not, is going to wrap up our 12-day challenge. So we're going to end it next Sunday. So next Sunday it ends. And I believe that date is the 23rd. And I want you all just to be able to shout, celebrate, and know that there are great changes that are even not only taking place now, but are even going to go before you, so that when you get to at the conclusion of this, you're going to look back and say, you know what? My life changed at that moment. And it's a Genesis moment. That's actually what I'm going to be talking about today. A Genesis moment and exactly what that means. But before we get started, it's the mug incident. Yeah, the mug incident did take place in the house. I truly am not allowed to use the mug any longer, but I do have a different mug. Dance, love, and sing. Dance as though no one is watching, love beyond words, and sing as though no one can hear you. Many of you, y'all shouldn't be singing at all. A little side note, I don't know if y'all knew this, but I sang my vows to my wife on our wedding day. I sure did. I sang "A House Is Not a Home." And I tell you, I changed up a little few of the lyrics and everything. I did it so good, Luther would have been jealous. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, maybe because I mentioned that I can use the mug again. Maybe that's some brown points for me. Brownie points, but I don't know. Brown points? Brownie points. Yeah, I don't think I want brown points. I don't know what that means. But anyway, hey, let's get right to it. I want us to dive right into this because we are here to get the most out of these 12 days. And what I want to focus on today is what I have coined a phrase which is called a Genesis moment. Now, what is the Genesis moment? The Genesis moment is when you take everyday information and you apply it to your life to start a new beginning from that moment. One of the best ways that I can describe it is that we've all had aha moments before. And when you have an aha moment, what is an aha moment? It's when you take information that you already knew, you just didn't know it. And when it's revealed to you, then you wrap your life around that new information to say, from this moment forward, I'm going to spark and start a new beginning. Then that is what I call a Genesis moment. So many of you this week have had a Genesis moment. You have experienced something, you've heard something, and you said, you know what, from this moment forward, I want to be new. From this moment forward, I want to begin my life again. I don't want to return to those days of old. I don't want to return to the days in which I was not finishing and not keeping to a diet or giving up on myself. I don't want to return to those days anymore. So you had a Genesis moment. So that's what I want to talk to you today about. I want to talk to you about what lives inside of you, which is a beginning. So many of you have been beaten up over life. So many of you have experienced things that others, when they hear what you've experienced, cannot believe that you're still alive. I believe that and I know that. But what I want you to understand is this, is that everything that has happened in your life happened for a reason. We don't have to look back and we don't have to put ourselves in a pity place and throw a pity party with ourselves. Just know that everything that has happened in your life happened for a reason, not only to strengthen you, but to teach you so that you could teach others. Because trust me, somewhere in this walk of life, you're going to, if you haven't already, you're going to come across someone that's going through the same thing that you've either gone through or you're going through, to let you know that you're never alone. Sometimes our problems are the best trailblazers that we'll ever have and will ever push us to do something. Because sometimes you can take a problem and you'll walk it through and you'll be a trailblazer for that particular problem. And when you get to the end of their solution, you can turn behind you and you can see that there are other people that are following the same trail that have had the same issue. And you can then turn around and you can direct them the right way and you can tell them how you overcame and how you went through. And that's exactly how I want you to see the Genesis moment. You are beginning now after your issue. You're beginning now after being that person that is going forth and you conquered that very thing that battled you the most. Yeah, we all have had challenges and we've been able to share our challenges this week. But I want you to know that you are not your challenges. You are beyond that. You are learning and you're walking through and you're experiencing life in such a way like you've never experienced before so that you can help somebody else. I remember one day, I can't remember, I believe it was 2005 or 2006, I woke up one morning and before my feet even hit the bed, I heard this voice in my spirit and it said this: your life is not your own. It does not belong to you. It belongs to the people I'm sending you to. And as you walk this out and as you experience things, other people will experience things, but your voice will be one that helps them. And I remember when I heard that, just chills came over me and I said, okay. And ever since then, I've approached life from that standpoint of saying, whatever it is that I'm going through not only to build me and that I can learn, but I'm going through for someone else so that then I can turn around. Being the trailblazer of that problem, I can be able to turn around and help someone. And that became my Genesis moment. I got that information. I built a lifestyle around it. And that's how I've carried my life. So many of you right now, you've either had a Genesis moment or you're coming into one. Sometimes we put a new beginning on a day. We say, I'm going to start all brand new and start over on Sunday. I'm going to start at the beginning of the month. I'm going to start at the beginning of the year. You can start today. You can start right now and you can say, Coach, I've had it. Today is my Genesis moment and I am going to do things different from this day and I'm going to live the life that I've been created to live and I'm not going to quit. I'm going to pursue and I'm going to continue to go forward. I'm not going to allow life and its circumstances or my past dictate and rule over me anymore. Today I choose to live again. Today I choose to begin. There's a beginning that's locked up on the inside of us, and sometimes you just have to take the lock, you have to pop that lock, and you have to open it up and let that beginning come out of you. And that's all your life is waiting for. Your life is waiting for you to sincerely say, no longer are we going to do the things of old, we're going to do new things, and we're going to go to new places because I choose to begin today. So if it's anything that I wanted you to hear today, it's that it is time for you to begin again. Sometimes we can get so hung up on our past and so hung up on our problems and our situations that it steals the very breath and the life out of us. We can no longer allow our issues and challenges to rule over us. It's time for us to rule over them. It's time for us to say no more. Yes, I've had this challenge, but no more. Yes, this situation has plagued me, but no more. Yes, I've battled with this, no more. Today we begin again. Today we begin to speak to ourselves as champions over a situation. Today we begin our lives by saying that no longer will I allow myself to fail. Today I win again. And when you wake up every morning with that attitude, nothing will be able to defeat you. No situation will be able to get you down. No relationship will be able to knock you off your path. Nothing will be able to shift your direction but you. But when you wake up with a Genesis mentality attitude, nothing will be able to stop you. Because every moment, every day, every critical second is a new beginning for you. So hey, this is Coach just reminding you of what's already inside of you. This is your aha moment that the revelation has been downloaded. You already knew it. Now it's time to break out and step into it. And I just wanted to remind you of that today. So hey, have a great weekend. And spend time with your loved ones and spend time, most importantly, with you. Get into a place where you can spend time with you, that you can reflect over everything that we did this week. And I'm pretty sure we're going to be talking over this weekend. And I'm pretty sure I got some valuable stuff for you. Also, your challenges, we've already gotten beyond that. What I want to do is I want to focus on some life principles this week. So if it's some things that you want to walk away with, so that you can use that as a reminder of your Genesis moment, I want you to post it on the group wall. Coach, I want to be reminded concerning thinking. Boom, we'll take care of that. I want to be reminded concerning weight. Boom, we'll take care of that. Because we're not going to focus on challenges no more. We're going to focus on living in our solution. And we're going to focus on living in reminders. So that if for any moment, any time, something should try to come up to try to knock you down or hinder you or set you back, you'll have that reminder in place that says, wait a second, this is my Genesis moment. I'm no longer reflecting on that issue. I'm no longer reflecting on that challenge. I'm reflecting on the response of my solution. And that's how you're going to live your life from this day forward. You got it? So hey, this is Coach Lamont. On Friday, we have wrapped up our very first week here of the 12-day Wake Up Challenge. I'm so very proud of you. Continue to keep the testimonies coming too, because testimonies encourage all of us of those breakthroughs, those new things that are happening in your life, and we want to celebrate with you. So to everyone, I just want you to know much love that I have for you. Stay loves you too, and we are going to get through this as we continue to lock arms to make a way so that everything in our lives will continue to move in the right direction, which is forward. God bless you. Love you much. And we'll be talking soon. Bye-bye. With my new note. Oh, got coffee on me. Y'all have a good one now. Bye-bye.